Hello students, welcome back to the online classes of physics, and today I'm going to take the class of 10th second lesson, that is your chemical equation. So let us start with the new lesson. Let's go. So here comes chemical equation. First of all, to know the chemical equation, we must know chemical reactions. As far as we have learned in our previous classes, I hope you remember the physical states or physical and chemical changes of any kind of substance or matter, right? We have learned about so many changes, isn't it? That is a physical change and chemical change. So here we'll learn about chemical reaction. We have learned, we like in our daily life also, we will make tea daily. Morning we will have tea, right? And some of us will even have tea at evening also, right? Yeah. So what is tea? What is happening while we are preparing a tea? We will add a tea powder, we will add milk, we will add sugar, then we will heat it up. So there is some kind of reaction taking place which is converting this milk powder, tea powder and your sugar into some kind of new product. That is nothing but your tea, isn't it? So there is some physical everything, the state of whatever ingredients we are using is changing its physical state and undergoing some chemical reaction and producing tea for you, right? So that kind of reactions are nothing but chemical reactions. We have so many examples. We have lemon, sugar, water, right? We will squeeze the lemon and we will squeeze the lemon, we will add sugar and we will add water and we'll produce lemon juice, isn't it? Similarly, we'll have some kind of sugarcane juice also, and so many examples we have. So what is chemical reaction? So you have understood this chemical reaction, what it is, right? It is a process where one or more substances react and form a new substance, isn't it? So I hope you all have understood what is chemical reaction. Yes, what is chemical reaction? It is nothing but a process where one or more substances react and form a new substance, right? So this is your chemical reaction, isn't it? So next, what we have, like few examples, I'll tell you more. Like we have some few chemical changes, like example I'll tell you, water. Water is the best example. What we will do, hydrogen is there in it, right? Hydrogen plus oxygen will give you water. Yes, hydrogen plus oxygen will give you water. So this hydrogen molecule and oxygen molecule, they are reacting with each other and giving you water. Yes, so this is nothing but chemical reaction. So whatever we are writing this in a represented symbols or equation forms is called as chemical equation. So this chemical reaction is irreversible. Okay, this cannot be again converted into its original form. Okay, like how we are adding tea powder, we are adding sugar. Can it be again reversed into the original form, whatever we got after getting tea? No, no, so it cannot be reversed. So they cannot be reversed in by any method, by magnetism or filtration, centrifugation, distillation, evaporation. No method can be used to reverse it back to the original form. Okay, next is change in, we'll see what are the changes we can see. We can see the change in their state, that is in their physical properties. We can see the change in their so we can see the change in their state, that is the physical properties. It may be powder, it may be anything, liquid or something, but we cannot change into their physical property which they were having before the reaction. So we may see the change in color also, the temperature also, even sometimes gases may also evolve. Okay, they may come out. So next we have reactions which takes place in our daily life. Okay, there we have some reactions which takes place in our daily life. So we'll learn about those reactions. So what are those reactions? We have digestion process in our stomach, isn't it? Digestion in stomach. We have respiration process. We take in the oxygen and we release out the carbon dioxide, right? Rusting of iron, you know rusting of iron na, iron zang kha jana, उसमें it will form some brownish layer above the iron. And we have the formation of curd, how the curd is converted from milk to curd. Yes. So these all things involve the chemical reactions. So these chemical reactions mainly involve two things. What are those? This reaction involves mainly two things. What are those? They are reactants and products. Okay, what are reactants here now? Whatever substance is involving in chemical reaction, to whatever substance is taking part. Okay, so whatever is taking part in the reaction is called as reactants, and whatever we are getting after the reaction is called as, whatever we are getting after the reaction is called as product, right? For this I'll explain you one example. We will take as magnesium ribbon. Okay, example is magnesium ribbon. We will take as magnesium ribbon. We will burn this. Okay, we will burn this. After burning, we will get magnesium oxide. Okay, we'll get what? Magnesium oxide. Fine. So what we are getting here, first we were having this ribbon which is of solid. Okay, this was a clear ribbon which was of solid. Then what we have done, we have heated it and we got the magnesium oxide, right? So this has been converted to some other product. So this is called as reactant, okay, and this is called as product. Understood? This is called as your reactant because it is taking part in the reaction, and this is your product. Whatever we are getting after the reaction, after ribbon is getting burnt, what we are getting is called as your product. So this is clear. So now we will learn what is chemical equation. Okay, chemical equation. What is chemical equation actually is? So what is chemical equation? It is nothing but it can be represented, whatever the chemical reaction this is going on, it can be represented in the form of symbols of the substances, of reactants or products with the mention of physical state. Now what is physical state? We have learned physical state. Physical states are nothing but we have a solid, this is given by S, liquid which is given by L, and we have gases that is given by G, and we have aqueous solution. This is the one major new word for you all. Aqueous solution, this is given by AQ, right? So thus we have learned what is physical states. Physical states are of four types, that is solid, liquid, gas and aqueous solution. Aqueous solution is a solution in which we have the solution made dissolved in water, that is solution in which solvent is water. Okay, water will be solvent and the whatever next part is there, that will be your solute. Okay, for example, we will take this. Before we have even written the whole name, right? Whole name I have written magnesium karke. Here we will write only the symbols. Magnesium plus oxygen. Here we have given magnesium is in solid form, oxygen is in gas form. We are hitting it and we are getting magnesium oxide, which is also a solid form. Okay, till here I hope it is very clear to you all students. Do like, subscribe and watch the channel. If you subscribe the channel, you will definitely get the again, if you click the bell, you will get the next video. Whenever it is uploaded, you will get a notification. So thank you for watching the channel, watching the video. Bye. In next part, I'll upload the balancing equation, how to balance the equation. Take care.